In this video, let's check out the MW08 Sport Earbud from Master and Dynamic. At the time of making this video, the MW08 costs around $550 here in Australia. Out of the box, you get a couple of documentation to get started with, one pretty long USB-C to USB-C cable, one USB-A adapter if your charging device do not have a USB-C port, and a big box of ear tips. There are 5 different sizes of silicone ear tips which are great for all-day comfort, and 2 different sizes of memory foam ear tips which are great for outdoor activities or workout sessions. In terms of portability, it's a little bit bigger than the Sony and the Apple offerings, but it's definitely smaller than the Bose Quiet Comforts. But in terms of size and weight, it is very much portable. This case is made from Kevlar fiber, which looks very similar to carbon fiber. Though this material is premium, but it looks very much like the cheap carbon fiber skins that we see on a lot of our devices. The only difference is the way they feel. It's got a very grippy and rubbery texture which feels much more secure in hand. Now the reason for this choice of material is that it can provide a whopping IPX4 water resistant rating on the case, while also providing the ability to charge this case wirelessly. And this is something which was missing from the original MW08, which was released earlier in the year. There are also 3 LED status lights on the front, with one light representing each earbud and one for the case itself. So I would say the best way to check battery life is via the app. And on the other hand, the earbuds are made from shatter resistant sapphire, which is much more resilient than ceramic, which is on the MW08 model, and definitely it feels a lot more premium than any other earbud in the market right now. They are also IPX5 water resistant rated, so as long as you don't go swimming with them, you should be good. But the best thing is that Master and Dynamic have managed to keep the weight of them to just around 9 grams, which is great for a sport focused earbud. In regards to comfort, the sound port is slightly angular, which seamlessly inserts into the ear canal, while the rest of the body rests gently on the outside of the ears. This means you will be able to wear them for a lengthy period of time, as there is nothing resting against the ear itself. And for the fit, I had no problems wearing them for straight 6 hours before fatigue set in with the silicone ear tips. With a 10-hour charge with ANC on the earbuds and a monstrous 42 hours on the charging case, the MW08 Sport sits in the upper echelon in terms of battery life. Coupled with that, it ridiculously fast charges in 15 minutes to give 50% of the battery life, which is simply amazing. The Master and Dynamic MW08 Sport have excellent physical controls. The left earbud has a volume rocker, and it also doubles as a button to enable and disable ANC and ambient listening. And on the right earbud, there is a single button that controls playback, power and pairing. I enjoyed using the controls very much, as there is no learning curve and they all just work flawlessly every time I push the buttons to enter a command. The MW08 Sport connects via Bluetooth 5.2 with a line of sight of 100 feet, and they support AAC, SBC and aptX Adaptive. Though aptX Adaptive sits right under the much better aptX HD codec, but then again, there are no true wireless earbuds with aptX HD at the moment, so this is as good as it gets. And also keep in mind that Apple does not support aptX codecs, so you will need another device other than your iPhone to get the best possible audio output. The noise cancellation is as good as the AirPods Pro, but it is no match for the Bose Quiet Comforts or the Sony XM4s. But that being said, I took them out for a run today, and it was able to mute the construction noises around me and the sound coming from a plane overhead pretty well. But wind resistance isn't the greatest, so you might get some whooshing effect if a car zips by you. And indoors, they are good at cutting off human chatter or other household appliances running in the background. Also, the ambient mode has 2 modes. One is voice and another is awareness. You want to use awareness while running, and voice if you want to have a chat with somebody without having to take off your earbuds. The MW08 Sport does not have a graphic equalizer, but you do not really need that because the soundstage is huge and the sound can get very loud without any sort of distortion. They are such a well-balanced earbud and plays favorite to no certain type of music. Also, turning the ANC on or off does not have any impact on audio quality, which is something a lot of headphone makers cannot do. But the most impressive thing to see is how the low end of the audio remains deep and impactful, unlike some other sport earbuds which are engineered with an emphasis on bass. All the frequencies like bass, mids and treble all sound very accurate and does not overshadow one another, which makes the MW08 Sport a headphone that will appeal to any audiophile from every aspect.
Testing the microphone of the MW08 Sport. Mic check, 1 2 3, 1 2 3. Mic check, 1 2 3, 1 2 3, 1 2 3.
As you just heard, I think that the call quality is not that bad. It cancels almost all ambient noises, but it creates kind of like a whooshing sound that I just told you before when you have a car nearby or when you have wind. But to the MW08 Sport's credit, it does focus on the voice very well, so I do not see any problems with taking a call with this outdoors. Frustratingly, multi-point feature is still missing, which means you can only connect to one device at a time, but fortunately, they have added optical sensors that detects when the earbuds are removed from the ear to automatically pause music, which saves battery life. So overall, I think that the MW08 Sport is the best sporty earbud out there, if you're not working on a budget that is. There is no denying the fact that this is one of the top sounding earbuds that I have tested this year with the best battery life around. Also in the design department, they look absolutely gorgeous and are built to survive the daily abuse you will put them through. And they do all that with the utmost level of fit and comfort. Now, if you want the same looks and you want to save some money, then you can buy the original MW08, but you will not get things like wireless charging or the support for aptX codec. But that's just me. Please let me know what your thoughts are on the comment section down below, and if you enjoyed watching this video, then please like, share and subscribe. This is Nafis signing off till next week. Peace!